Hello everyone, this is Keith Schleicher from Gaming Trend and Tabletop Throwdown, and I'm here with Mike Strickland from Outer Limit Games. And we're here to talk about Tau Ceti, and we recently had a very successful Kickstarter campaign with this game, and they're here with a prototype, and thought we'd get a quick early look at it to see what it's about. So tell us a little bit about the objective of the game.
Alright, so yeah, it's basically a sci-fi 4X game. It's heavily built on asymmetric powers. There's a lot of economics involved in the game. There's a little bit of battle, some light battle. It's very comparable to something like Eclipse, but there's a lot of cards in the game. There's a lot of deck building, various things that kind of differentiate it. But basically the premise is there's 6 alien factions that have kind of come to Tau Ceti star system. They've kind of migrated there looking for new resources and things, kind of ready to start a new beginning. And they form an alliance. But quickly after the alliance is formed, planetary crises of different types like geophysical, biohazards, cosmic crises, different things start happening on these planets. And they don't know why. They don't know what's causing them. Is it another alien race that's prompting it, or is it just happening out of nowhere? So what's happening is you're having these different crises that are happening on the planets, and they're affecting the different resources. They're affecting the production cost, various things in the game. So everything's kind of tied together as far as the cost. So let's say you have a geophysical crisis, it might affect industry. So everything associated with industry is going to be affected. Now, you got your own faction, you got your orbitals, which you can build. So you're going to fly around, you're going to explore different areas, you're going to earn knowledge. So there's different types of knowledge you're going to earn in different areas you explore. You're flying through asteroids, cosmic energy, there's wormholes that you can travel through. But basically, you're going to try to travel around, you're going to trade different commodities, you're going to explore the areas, you're going to earn the knowledge, you're going to build your orbitals out here, which are going to produce resources for your faction. You're also going to, you can take interplanetary missions to earn money. So there's a lot of different things you can do in the game. There's multiple paths to victory. But the idea of the game is you want to earn the most galactic points, which are basically victory points, and there's various ways you can earn those points, about 5 or 6 different ways. But another important thing about the game is you're hiring specialists. There's all kinds of different specialists that you can hire to be part of your crew in the game. So you can employ those specialists at various points in the game when you need them. They all do various different types of things to help you on your missions and things. But yeah, there's a lot of different stuff going on. And we also have an NPC here, which you can add into the game to make it a little more advanced. This is called the Living Starship. And basically, it travels around randomly through sectors and it tries to destroy your orbitals or attack your starship. So that's if you want a little more complexity in the game. We also have a lot of different characters. There's actually up to 18 different characters you can play in the game. And they all have different special abilities, different stats and things. So that's kind of where the asymmetric powers comes in. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and battle is pretty much dice driven. You use your different systems on your player board, your weapons, shields, computers, propulsion, cargo, exotic tech. But for battle, you just use these first 3, and you can actually mitigate it with different specialists and things. So it's about 20% luck driven and about 80% strategy. But basically, these are different actions you can take here. Every player has the same actions, 10 actions, but there are different energy requirements for each. So everybody, one guy might be stronger in explorations and you might be stronger in movement. But yeah, that's that. And you have your different resources. This is your money, your energy track, which will fluctuate, your materials track, which will fluctuate, which you use for different things in the game. Like you're using your materials to build orbitals, different things like that. So you there's a lot of resource management in the game, and you kind of have to make sure everything remains balanced. But yeah, it's about a 2.5 to 3 hour game for 5 players. I'd say it runs about 3 hours typically.
So you successfully launched this on Kickstarter. When do you expect to have it released?
We're going to start manufacturing probably by August. We'll start
Okay.
pre-production next month, and we expect to have it out on market by October, November. So far everything's on schedule, so we're just trying to keep everything rolling and on schedule. And all the graphics are pretty much finalized now. We'll submit everything to our manufacturer next month and get the process rolling. So we're
And you
excited.
said up to 5 players?
Up to 5 players. You can actually play up to 6 players, but we're marketing it at 1 to 5.
Okay.
6 players will probably go over 3 hours, and we want to keep it a game that's 3 hours or less.
So what's the objective of the solo game?
Basically, it mimics the multiplayer game. Basically, we'll have a small deck of cards, and you'll play against another faction, and it'll play very much how it would play a 2-player multiplayer game.
Okay.
But yeah, so it kind of there's a little bit of AI involved with the solo game.
But then that way you can learn the game without having to get everyone to
Right,
learn the
exactly.
game at the same
Learn it that
time.
way first, and then play it. Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, glad to see that it was successfully funded and
Thank you.
that it's getting close.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're really excited, and we can't wait to get it out there and share it with the world.